Happy Sunday, everyone. Thanks for watching the video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 stocks to buy in the month of June. One being SoFi, then ServiceNow, Shopify, Palantir, and Oracle. These 5 stocks all have very high growth, and I think you guys should get in on it as well. So the first ticker is SoFi, and SoFi, they're down on the last day. It was open, the stock market was open, but analysts predict it'll go up to $21 in the next 12 months. It's at a very good price right now, crashing from its low 30s about 6 months ago in 2025. And analysts give it a lots of holds and some buys in there. So if you're holding SoFi right now, I would say don't panic sell just because of the low prices and hang on to it. And if you're looking to get in, these are amazing levels, as last time it came down to this, it shot up to 20. So its earnings, they just missed for last earnings, unfortunately. Although they had very, very good revenue growth, their profits, on the other hand, were not that good. They missed on their true earnings, but with revenue, very, very, very good. This company has gone from unprofitable to profitable across the last couple years. Additionally, the CEO, Anthony, picked up 250,000 shares during May and over $1 million of SoFi stock during March earlier this year, showing that the own CEO of SoFi is bullish on their own company. So that should give you an indicator of what you should do when selling or buying this stock. So me personally, I've been holding SoFi stock for a couple years now since it was at $7 a share, and I'm gonna continue to hold. I'm not gonna sell for a long time probably. Yeah, I could have sold when it was in its high to low 30s during the middle of 2025, but I held, I didn't take profits. Should I have? Maybe, but it came back down to a big sell-off. People thought it was overpriced, even though it has really good growth. And year to date, it's down 40%, but now you can see it's been kind of consolidating here, not really going down as much. And I think this is a great price to get in before it eventually goes back up because it's bound to happen, in my opinion. So the next stock I'll be talking about is ServiceNow. Now, this is one of those software stocks that has been absolutely crushed over the last year, but analysts still have a nice price target of 143, $40 more than what it is right now. And just, I mean, look at all the buys in the bottom right. 34 buys, 9 Tron buys. This isn't a sign to buy stock. I don't know what is. Analysts are very bullish on ServiceNow. And they're not the only people who are bullish on ServiceNow. So is NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang. And he thinks their AI enterprise operating system is very, very bullish. And he thinks it's a good software stock that, like, people are afraid that AI is going to replace it, but it's actually more like integrating with the software stocks rather than like completely replacing them. And their revenue and earnings has also been very good. You can see it's just gone up year by year by year, with the profits getting larger and larger and larger and beating their last couple of earnings by a decent bit. This stock is very good for the future. But this chart may make you scared because it's down 50% in the past year. But I wouldn't worry about that because during the last month, it's about break even, and it's even started to go up a little bit. You can see in the bottom right, it's up 2.5% at the last day the stock market was open, and I think it's only going to go higher with the NVIDIA CEO now backing the stock. The next stock I'm going to talk about is Shopify. Now, analysts give this a price target of 151. They're very bullish on the stock for the near future, about 12 months. And there's 10 strong buys, 28 buys, and 12 holds. So analysts think you should buy or hold. So if you're holding Shopify, even though it's been crushed, kind of like SoFi, I would not sell it. I would hold and even buy more to like lower your cost of your what you got in for the near future. Now for earnings, it hasn't been the best. They've barely beaten their last one before that they missed, but their revenue year by year has continued to go up, and that's a good sign in any company, obviously. And they started to become more and more profitable, and I think that is a bullish case for a company, and their stock price will continue to go up. Also, they've been leaning into AI recently with a $100 million investment by Thrive Capital, and these sell-offs, man, it's been the only thing that's been killing this stock. It's at 52-week lows, but I think we can see 52-week highs within the next year or two, and that's why people should be buying right now and see this as a buying opportunity rather than a selling opportunity. So Shopify has been about break even on the year. You can see on the chart, it was about 170s during its peak, but it's gone all the way down to 100. Now that is the price target I would be looking to sell this stock at, around 175. I'm hoping it gets there by the end of the year, if not early 2027. This stock has had a turnaround the last 5 days. It's up about 3%. So very, very good there. Nice consolidation. Palantir Technologies is what I'm gonna be talking about next. So this stock has been not a lot of insane movement recently, and I think there's a reason for that. Wall Street kind of forgot about it, but I think people are going to start realizing the stock is undervalued, as seen by the price target of 184, which is a lot higher than the 137 it's at right now. And most analysts are giving it buys and holds, so that's just another good sign for this company that I'm extremely bullish on. I own like $500 of this company. I'm very, 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 very in support of its growth in the near future. So for earnings, they just absolutely wrecked it, obviously, especially for the last one. I mean, just look at 2025, $2 billion in profit and over 4 billion in revenue. I mean, I saw this, I still remember seeing this stock in its 20s and 60s. Should have bought then, and I'm sure I'm gonna buy now. I'm not just gonna watch it keep going up. It's just a really good stock. And as you can see, Trump actually thinks that too. After this company's been shorted by a lot of people, and one big investor shorted it like a month ago, and the stock, it's just been going down. But Trump sees it as a buying opportunity, apparently, and he's actually told other people online on social media to buy too. So that's some bullish news for this company. Palantir is up like 12% on the past year, so pretty good numbers, similar to the S&P 500, but it's peaking literally at 200, a lot higher than what it is right now. And then that's kind of when the sell-off started. People thought it was overpriced, and they actually overpriced it so much that the company has now gone back down to 137. And within the last 5 days, it's up 2%. So it's a nice consolidation there, and look to the upside for it to go back to that 200 from what it was before. So the final stock I'm going to be talking about today is one of my favorites, Oracle Corporation. So this company actually used to be a lot higher at around 300, but it kind of crashed recently over the last year. But analysts give it a nice price target of 244. Right now it's at 192, so that is a nice 50 bucks of upside. If you bought 2 shares, that would be $100. If it shot up to 244 within the next couple months, it's a good profit. And the buys just keep on coming from 27 in February to 30 now in May. And there's also some strong buys and some holds. This is a very good company to own. So for earnings, it's been pretty good recently. They beat their last one, and the revenue and profit is very, very high. It keeps up going each year, over 40 billion and almost at 20 billion in profit. Now, this company's involvement with AI, and it has a nice partnership with NVIDIA, so some bullish news to keep the momentum going for Oracle, which is actually up on the last month, believe it or not, despite being down a lot in the last 6 months. As you can see on the 1 year chart, Oracle reached 300 in late 2025, and then the sell-off came, and it's just went down and down and down. But now I believe Oracle is an undervalued stock, as well as many other analysts. I'm not an analyst, but you know what I mean. And that is it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment down any questions you may have, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Have a good day.